Historical romance, Field of Rain, written by Kathleen Hope, narrated by Theresa Stevens. Table of Contents. Chapter 1, Roadrunners and Songbirds. Chapter 2, Waltzing by Candlelight. Chapter 3, Sister to the Flowers. Chapter 4, An Errand in Town. Chapter 5, Little Jars of Beauty. Chapter 6, Speed and Endurance. Chapter 7, A Gift and He is Gone. Chapter 8, Reliable Friends. Chapter 9, Curls and Creme Celeste. Chapter 10, Grass and Sunlight. Chapter 1, Roadrunners and Songbirds. Near Fort Huachuca, Arizona Territory, July 1885. It wasn't easy being a tall and gangly roadrunner among a flock of colorful little songbirds. But that was how Marigold Eleanor Fields felt every day of her life. Right now, on this warm afternoon in late summer, it was even worse. Marigold and her 4 sisters, the older ones, Daisy Mary, Rose Victoria, and Lavender Belle, and the younger one, Violet Ann, all ran around their large upstairs room at the main house of Thunder Ranch, in their corsets and stockings, getting ready for the formal dance at Fort Huachuca that evening. The conversations were flying, and so were the girls. "Daisy, help me pin up my hair." "Rose, do you have my ivory brooch?" "Lavender, I need my good boots, and you wore them last." "Violet, have you a little beeswax to shine the lips? I know you use it, even if Mother doesn't know." Marigold just tried to stay near her dressing table, out of the way, while she worked on her hair in front of a little mirror. But there was no avoiding how pretty her sisters were, and how plain she felt. So very tall and thin, with her pale green eyes and light brown hair. At the age of 19, she knew that her figure and appearance were not likely to change much more, at least not for the better. She finished with her hair, still watching her sisters in the mirror. "Come here, Violet. I'll help you with your hair." Her youngest sister, Violet, a dark-haired beauty of just 17, managed to get past the others and stand in front of Marigold at the mirror. "Thank you. It's going to be so warm there tonight in the officer's mess. I want to pin it up in some long curls to keep it off my neck, and maybe use my little diamond hairpin on one side." "Of course, Violet. That's a very good idea. Pinning it up will keep it neat and beautiful all evening long. Now, there you are." Marigold stepped back so Violet could see herself clearly in the mirror. "Marigold, I don't know how you keep so calm and happy all the time. I'm so nervous I can scarcely breathe." She smiled and patted her sister on the shoulder. "You'll be quite busy tonight, Violet, with all of the soldiers at the fort wanting to dance with you. I don't think I'll be quite so—" But Violet had already dashed away to look for her little crystal jar of beeswax, leaving Marigold to simply watch them all and shake her head. She had been about to say that she would not be quite so busy as her sisters at the dance, not waltzing as much or engaged in conversation as much. They were the songbirds and she was the plain roadrunner, and that was simply the way nature had made the 5 of them. Yet Marigold tried not to let it make her feel embittered or resentful. It was true that she did feel happy and content most of the time. She lived on her father's horse ranch in a beautiful part of the far southern Arizona Territory, just a mile from the U.S. Army's Fort Huachuca and the little town of Buna, with her large extended family. A fine life lay ahead of her, though she knew it might be a life that she would spend alone. After spending another half hour or so making sure all of her sisters were ready, except for their gowns. "Oh, Marigold, we're lucky to have you to help us. It's like having a second mother." She allowed Violet to lace her own corset tight for her. Marigold had always felt that the tight corset made her seem even
Sample complete. Ready to continue?